Change my mic. And we are live in YouTube. Nice. Welcome everyone. I'm so happy to be here with you today. Today is our first workshop of this 910 thought partner journey with the goal of connecting with this new technology that is called AGI. And well, let's enjoy this workshop. Welcome everyone. Welcome Natalia. I'm happy that you are here. And yeah, for all the people that couldn't be here live, I received a lot of messages that you don't receive the link, the YouTube, the Zoom link. So don't worry, this workshop will be recorded and posted within the community. But for sure, it's better to be connected here because that's how your answers and your questions can be answered. So welcome everyone. I'm going to share my screen now, and we will start this first workshop as an introduction to thought partners and AGI. So just let me find my screen. Where's my screen? Oh, here's my screen. All right. All right, so I hope you can see my screen. Please bring your computer, take notes, enjoy this workshop. Today is the day one. It's our introduction to thought partners. It's not mental partner, it's thought partner and AGI. And welcome, my name is Joseph. I am the technology surfer, founder of this community, and I'm so happy to be here with you. It's the beginning of something amazing, and my purpose is behind this to just share a little bit about my journey and all the things that I have discovered in AI and now AGI, and how this is truly changing the game for everyone. So thank you for being here. This will be a very amazing workshop. I don't know, I can go to the next slide. Just wait. All right. So the era of AI is truly over. A lot of people send me messages like, hey man, what are you saying? Why are you saying that AI is over? Because it is. It truly is. Now we're in the age of AGI. So today we're going to see how to craft a thought partner live. What is a thought partner? What is the 910? And I will explain you a little bit about this real difference between what is AI and what is AGI. Okay, let me just move this. All right, now, great. I think, yeah, you can see me now. Let me just, let me try to move myself to the bottom of the screen. I don't know if I can do that in Zoom, but all right, I think I can do it, but let's keep continue. So everything that we're learning from AI, it's just becoming obsolete. Every week, every day, new applications, new frameworks, new ways of doing things are popping up every day. So what I found a pattern between all entrepreneurs and investors and business owners is that they get super overwhelmed because they can't be at the same speed as the new trends of AI. So if today you are worried for the new trends of AI applications, don't worry, because following trendings and trying to catch trendings is the task that will make you obsolete. If you continue trying to catch the trends, if you continue to try to be at the top of AI, probably you will get overwhelmed, you will get nothing done, and other people that is using AGI will totally run over you. And that's the most important part about this workshop, is that to understand that technology has changed a lot. Now AGI is here. It's not television, it's not it's not a movie, it's real. The artificial intelligence that goes and do the stuff for you, it's here. And it's very important to understand that we are in a moment on this earth that a lot of people is not learning, or not they don't know how to use artificial general intelligence. They try to download the applications, try to configure by themselves, and they found it that it's very technical. You need to have technical skills in today to install these AGIs, but that's why this is the first step. If you start by crafting your own thought partner, you will be able not only to save hundreds of hours a month, literally hundreds of hours. When I started this process, I started to save like 20 hours a week, then 30 hours a week, then 40 hours a week. And then I just found that it wasn't about the time, and it wasn't about how many hours I was just saving from my work. It was more about my purpose. And I have this crazy, crazy experience where I literally start to see a lot of mentors that I started to follow, like crashing down because of AI, because, some of the trends are very difficult to follow. And some people lose their purpose because, I'm a computer systems engineer, I'm a programmer. And now I have AIs that program super faster than me with no errors, with a vision, amazing vision. They don't sleep, they don't charge, they don't complain. And it was a true crisis for me, like, oh my God, but I'm a programmer. Where is my purpose now? Well, I found that my purpose is not being behind a computer. I found that my purpose is not being behind my telephone. I found that my purpose probably is not even close sales or doing funnels or doing workflow emails or do email campaigns or do flyers or whatever it is. That's not my goal. That's not my purpose. So now that I found this framework, it's amazing because I can plug my thought partner to pretty much any AI, and you will find it in this video. In this video, this workshop, we will learn this difference between AI and AGI. I will show you and share with you this 90-10 framework that it's amazing. We will create on this session your first thought partner in real time, and all the questions that you have at the end, we will open for the people that is connected live for a Q&A. And yeah, so I invite people to gather to our free challenge inside of our ecosystem, 910.technologysurfers.com. It's a free ecosystem for all the people that want to, not technical people or advanced people, but we're starting from the beginning, from the foundation on how can we delegate the 90% of our business to AGI in order that we can just focus on the 10% that we love. And well, we're going to do some in-person events in Puerto Escondido. We are launching this event on March 21. You will be announced inside of our platform, and we are gathering amazing speakers from Arizona, from United States, from Europe, and other local people from Puerto Escondido too. Be connected to the community so that you be notified about these events. Also, if you want to follow me in my Instagram, it's El Tech Surfer, TikTok El Tech Surfer. My LinkedIn is Yusef Haddad, and we have two schools communities. One is called the AI Surfer, and the other one, Technology Surfers. You can find the affiliate links within your community. And yeah, for the people that is asking, I apologize because we are just in the beginning. This is the beginning. We are launching, and the most of you didn't get the emails, the confirmation emails, and the links to this video. We are updating the platform every day. We are working to create this platform to be free for everyone and to have the most advanced information of AI that is going on now. All right, let's continue. All right, so what's the structure of this workshop? I'm going to do a very small intro of who I am. I will talk about this important thing about what kept me hooked. What was the thinking that bring me to do these workshops for you? We're going to see the framework. We're going to do this live demo together, and at the end, we're going to do a Q&A for you to understand that. So in this video, if you stay here at the end of this video, you will understand the difference between AI and AGI. You will have your full thought partner set it up, ready to start training. Because if you do this process for 15 days, at the end of the 15 days, you will have the perfect masterpiece of your thought partner. You will be saving a lot of time in your work, and you will stop being overwhelmed of the app trendings and all that stuff, because we will train these machines in order for them to take all the responsibilities that you don't want to have, all the repetitive work and all the things that you don't like. So enjoy this workshop, and every question for the people that is live here, welcome. And you also have the chat if you want to communicate there with me. We are also live in YouTube in our channel, and we're also going to share these videos in our social media, and the full workshops will be for free for all the time within our community. So my name is Youssef Haddad. I'm an entrepreneur, investor, and business owner in the holistic industry. I love to surf. I love to surf waves, real waves, and also technology. And I found this tribe called Technology Surfers, inspired in a community in which I am a founder member that is called the AI Surfer. They are based in Arizona. I am part of that community. And if you are an English speaker and you speak English well, come to join us to the AI Surfer. I will give you the links. Let me just log in into my platform. So to tell you where you can be a part of this community. All right, so this is my dashboard. You will see the admin dashboard. You won't see this inside your platform because you are a user and I am the administrator. But check this out; it's very cool. We have today 20 in total 27 registrants since yesterday, 2 new today, and 27 in the week. Very nice to be the first launch. It is amazing. Thank you for all the people that is here. I am watching what you're doing, and I am very like committed on guiding you guys, because for me it's very important that everyone in here gets the process completed. All right, so yeah, so here in the community hub, you can go in here and you can get to the AI Surfer link. It's here. You can visit and you will see a page where you can get into a free training. This is one of our members, Dallas Launch, and then you access the training, and then you can be inside this community for free, 14 days. I suggest you to come, check it out. It's one of the toppest communities all over the world, and I am very happy to be a founder member of this community. So come and join, and please join with this link. So because you know, we are affiliates and it's important. And the other community is that is where you are now. It's Technology Surfers. It will live within this space, and we are also going to have live events here in Puerto Escondido, and also we will have our own school community, but everything inside that community will be in Spanish. All right. Okay, so let's continue. Yeah, so how do I came here? I think one of the things of my journey is that I needed to change my life. Like 10 years ago, that I went through a massive financial crisis. I'm a computer systems engineer. I've been developing software for years and been in the business and entrepreneur life for more than 25 years. I have multiple businesses in different areas in the holistic world. I sell essential oils. I've been in the doTERRA business for 16 years now. I am very happy to share plans to help others, like guide others to try to solve their physical and emotional problems with an holistic approach. And yeah, so all of this night dark of my life take me to one point where I lost my purpose. I understand that I wasn't here because of the money or because of, you know, the cars or the fancy places or the all these things in my past that weren't just pretty much just physical things. Then after this financial breakdown, I get connected again with my you know, my essence and who I am. And that's why now my purpose is to help others to transform broken systems of the planet and help others to transform their business and help them make successful businesses without them being there. So today I'm here in Puerto Escondido, Oaxaca, building Technology Surfers, this community where I gather men and women to train machines based on their purpose, because probably if we have a good purpose and we make it real, we can be a great difference to the world. So welcome everybody again. Welcome to all of the people that is connecting now. Welcome to the people that is in YouTube. And let's continue with this. All right, so this is something that gets me hooked. I lived a lot of time behind the computer doing everything. Some days working a lot, being all day in my computer because I needed to produce. But then I found that I was complaining a lot and producing a little. And then this workshop that I have created for you is where I started to feel that I have the chance to not being behind the computer all day, to have a successful business that doesn't depend on the operation or on the things that I don't like. And really, I'm not exaggerating when I'm saying that I'm how do you say in English? Like, I'm done with being behind a computer. I am done being behind my telephone all day, responding WhatsApp messages, following clients, looking for prospects, doing the close, updating the funnels, doing the email workshop campaigns. I mean, it's crazy. If you don't have a team of 20 people and probably $1,000, it's very difficult to grow a business. But now with AGI, everything is changing. And today we are going to create your first thought partner. Live here with me live. But first, I think that if you're watching this in YouTube or in other platform and you're not subscribed, please, this is the moment. Follow me, save this video for later, comment, and help me reach more people, because this is more about the human purpose than the business. So yeah, AGI is here. We're ready to start with this journey. And the first part that we are going to explain to you is what is the 9-10 framework. This is a very small story. I found the AI Surfer 3 years ago when I was in a business crisis of starting to grow but not being able to expand, starting to sell more but having less time, having less experiences, being more stressed because of my work. And then I found Dallas Launch in Instagram, and then I started to train with them, and I found this framework or this lens that is called 90-10. So 90-10 is about understanding the 90% of your business that takes time out of you, that doesn't like you, that repetitive tasks, all that stuff. And the 10% goes around your purpose, what makes you human be inside the business in order to live 100% of your experience. And I'm going to give some examples to be more clear. So in order for you to understand the framework, is that this was a change of my life, understanding this, because it's truly amazing when you see a machine operating your workflows, doing the mails for you, creating the campaigns, putting the ads, creating the flyer, doing the copy, doing the following. It's amazing. So this is the first step of understanding what is 9-10. First of all, you have to understand that we are humans, that we have a left brain and a right brain. And for most of humans, left brain, it's about this tactical part. It's like all the operations part. It's like mathematics and all that stuff. And the right part is the creative part. Is where we get more enlightened. So I don't like the left part. I don't know you, but the left part drains me. And it's important for you to identify in this point what part of your business is draining you. Because the 9-10 is that part, is finding what drains on your business. So take your computer or take a paper and divide the document in two. At the left or at the top, put what drains you. So it's everything what you do in your business that you don't like, repetitive stuff, burns you out. So I'm going to give my examples, and probably this will resonate with you. Answering emails. Oh my God. Sometimes I ended up having like 10,000 unread emails, 8,000 unread emails in different email accounts. It was so crazy. I needed to go like select all the emails that come from this direction and then delete it all, and or unsubscribe, or it was a mess, my email. Today, I don't touch my email. My AI is checking my email all day. I have a dashboard control where I see all the important parts about my business. I tell the AI, hey, just clean everything out. I don't care all the things that are important, clean them. So now answering my emails and managing my emails, it doesn't drain me anymore. I just don't do it anymore. I put 10% of the time I used to put on emails just to check the important parts. Scheduling appointments, editing videos. Oh my God, who hates to edit videos? I hate to edit videos because it takes me too much time. I love every detail and everything. And now I have an AI that is trained to editing my videos on the way I like to edit it. And it started with a thought partner. positioning on social media, follow-ups, invoicing, quoting, reports. All of this drain me. So give yourself a time and write that down. And then the right is what energizes me. What is that part that you will never delegate? What's the part of your business that you love the most? What makes you human? What makes you feel alive? What would you never delegate to anyone? So I will give you some of my examples. I found that in my business, I love the creative part. I love connecting with people. I love leading my community. I love this thing about giving workshops. I love to do live events and gather people and talk about the same things and, you know, doing community, being with my family, surfing, dancing, and cooking. So what's some of the things that I love to do? So let's take 1 or 2 minutes so that you do this exercise. If you don't do this exercise, you won't be starting this process. So take the time, just write 2 or 3 activities on the left part and 2 or 3 things on your right part. And now that you have it, so that 90%, it's your mental, your thought partner that could operate all of that. And the right column is the 10% that you leave. This is an iterative process. You will be iterating this like all day, all the time, because it's your life, it's your business, and you must do this. And the result of this is that if we do these steps and we execute them, the idea is, or my goal for you also is that you live 100% of your life experience. That's what I crave the most for myself and for you guys, because now I know that it's possible. I know that it's possible to have a successful business without me being there all the time. So ask yourself also, this is a very important question. Ask yourself, if you don't know how to get to this 10% or to find your purpose, we're going to go more deep in this in the trainings and in the workshops. But if you answer this question, if money were no object and your thought partner operated your business, what would you be doing right now? What would you be doing right now? So what I answered was, I want to surf. I want to wake up, go and surf, catch a fish, go out, put it on the grill, have it with my friends and with my family, probably then dance, and then go to surf again and repeat every day. That's what I want to do. I don't know for you, but that is my purpose. That is one of my biggest purposes. So, and now that I found that that is truly what I want to do. So try to find yours, and this is the beginning of all the process behind the thought partner. So take the time and answer those questions. All right. So now I'm going to go to the platform, and while you are ending up to craft your 90-10, I'm going to do a small training about this. All right. So first of all, if you're here, try to go to your profile. We crafted this site with a lot of love for you guys. This is something that I would love to have at the beginning of my journey. Like, first of all, a community that is on the edge of the information, because now there's a lot of people doing master classes and teaching on how you can save some time a week and how you can, you know, use the 5 trending tools to save some time. And believe me, that is over. In 2 or 3 weeks more, you will see new updates on AGI. And the thing is that if you don't have a thought partner, if you don't have an AI trained on who you are, pretty much your digital twin, you won't be able to use AGI, and other people will use it faster than you. So that's why we created this community. So you have the first steps, that is to craft your strategic basic thought partner, train it for 15 days, and then at the end, have the capability to scale it. All right, so I'm gonna reset my playbook here to start over. So you just have to go here. In your left menu, you have different tools. Remember that I am in the admin account, so you won't see all the things that I have here. But you have your profile that, please, I suggest you to go put your name. This thing is gamified, so every time you do an action, you will get olas in your score, and that olas will give you like a level, and that level in time will start to give you more access to stuff. And as you know, I have a dashboard here where I can see how many users are and how many people have accomplished their playbook. Check this out. So 27 people and just 2 have accomplished their playbook. So guys, come on, let's do it. All right, so you get into here and then you select your tool. That's the first most important thing. I suggest these 3 main tools that are updating all day. Every month, ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini, they launch amazing updates. And the idea is for you to just take one. I am an advanced user. I have 6 or 7 different AIs because I'm testing everything all the time. But just choose one and try to have a pay account. Why? Because with a paid account, you can create private projects, and that's how the thought partner will work, right? So that's very important. So I'm gonna choose Claude, and then you say complete step, and then we're gonna train the AI. So this is the most important part of the training, right? So it says, okay, the instructions are open the AI tool that you choose and create a project with private memory. All right. So I'm gonna do it on the 3 platforms. Let's open Claude. Let's open Gemini. And let's open ChatGPT. All right, so you go to ChatGPT, and the first thing you have to do is to create a project. I don't remember if the free plan integrates the project feature. I don't think so. If you don't have a paid account, it doesn't matter. You can just create a free chat, but the thing about the memory is very important, and I'm going to show you here. So you go to new project, and the difference between creating a new project and just chatting around is that when you chat outside a project, ChatGPT will check to all your memory, to all your chats, and it will like do a mixture between all the topics that you are talking about. So you don't want that. You want your thought partner to be focused on this prompt that we are going to give it and with the context, right? So you go here to projects, create new project, and before putting a name, before doing whatever anything, you have to go here to the settings and change to project only. Project only, because if you do the default, your thought partner won't work. You need to install this thought partner within an environment that has its own memory. Okay, so you get to project only. Let's put test workshop 1 English. I'm going to put a color and an icon. Great, and then I will create project. All right, step 1 done in ChatGPT. Let's do it in Claude. In Claude, you do the same. You go to projects. Then you create a new project. And then you put the name. Let's put test 1 workshop English. Here in Claude, you don't need to specify the memory. The memory works always just within the project. And then I will go to Gemini and I will create, it's not new conversation, it's new gem. I'm gonna here to gems. And then I will say new gem. And then I will say test workshop 1 thought partner, and that's it. And I'll save. All right. So step 1 in the 3 platforms is done. Now you have your project. And then it says, okay, it says fill in the blanks with the details about you, your business, your goals, and your preferences. So I'm going to take this prompt and we program this for you in order so you can start fill in the blanks. So I'm going to read very fast. I wanted you to act as my personal AI assistant starting today. Your role is to be my behind-the-scenes strategic advisor, efficiency expert, creative partner, and execution engine all in one. Yeah, I'm going to do a pause here because, you know, people is asking me, hey, Youssef, can I change the prompt? I won't do it. If you're an advanced user and you know a lot about AI, yeah, do it. But trust me, we have tested this prompt thousands of times, not hundreds, but thousands of times. And for the goal that is created, that is for you to have your strategic basic thought partner, this is how you have to start. Okay, so don't change it, use it as it is, and then when you understand it, then you can change it. Take this as a song. When you hear a song for the first time, you don't know the lyrics. You have to repeat it and repeat it, and when you know the song and you know the lyrics, probably then you can change some words, right? All right, so from now on, treat every question, task, or request I bring you with the mindset of a world-class operator who understands business, marketing, content systems, and personal development. You should combine the best traits of a high-performance executive assistant, copywriter, business coach, strategist, and productivity expert. You are clear, direct, thoughtful, and deeply practical. You don't use empty language, unnecessary jargon, or overlay generic advice. Your job is to help me save time, make smarter decisions, eliminate friction, and move faster toward my goals, using AI as a tool to make it happen. Before we start, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about me, my goals, and how I want to use AI. Remember all of this and use it to personalize every response you give me from now on. Okay, so we start. Bring your computer out and you can follow me, and I will start to fill this blank. So right now I work as a, let's say, technology engineer in the holistic industry and business and financial, let's say, and financial industry sector. The people I serve or help typically are, this is your avatar or your ideal client. For me is, okay, yeah, I'm writing. I'm doing something that is so not 90-10. All right, I'm gonna do a pause here because I don't want to write anymore. Here in your tools, I share with you one of the amazing tools I'm starting to use that is saving me a lot of money. If you go here to Tools Hub, you will find, you will see OpenClaw, that pretty much this is the AGI everyone is using, but no one is configuring. No one is using it with a thought partner. And this has a very high technical level. And that's why everyone needs first to have a thought partner before using the AGI. And here you have this link to Whisperflow. If you open Whisperflow, you will have this application that it helps you dictate everywhere your cursor or your mouse is put it, and it saves you a lot of time. So if you haven't used Whisperflow, go here to your Tools Hub, and you will have a month for free with a pro account. So check it out and see how it works. All right, so I'm going to dictate. So the people I serve or help are typically entrepreneurs, investors, and business owners. All right. In the next 6 to 12 months, I have some big goals I want to achieve. First, I want to, let's say, close 10 clients a week. And also, I love to go to Chippewa to surf with my friends. And ideally, bringing 20K US dollars a month in profit and revenue. All right. Let's say the biggest challenge I'm facing right now is, okay, I'm going to be true with this. The biggest challenge I'm finding now is the infrastructure. So I need more infrastructure and technology to install more AGI agents. All right. It's slowing me down or blocking me, and I want to fix it as soon as possible. When it comes to using AI, I'm looking for help with automating the marketing part of my business, right? I don't need hype. I just need AI. I just want AI to help me work smarter and get real results right now. The tools that I use most are ChatGPT, Cloud, Gemini, Gamma, Granola, Zoom, and Excel. All right, that's all my tech stack. I like your suggestions to be compatible with this wherever possible. Just imagine, it took us like months to craft this prompt in order to be this perfect. Really, it will amaze you if you do it right. So that's why I'm guiding you on the process. Okay, so I tend to prefer and then so the communication style, I would say professional, a little comic, and with surf slang and Mexican slang. Perfect communication style. I usually create things like vibe code applications, live workshops, and community-based businesses. All right. And I want your help making that process easier, faster, and more effective. If it helps, I also work within some systems or routines like I love to do exercise in the morning. I love to do onboardings to my high-ticket clients. And I love to bring speakers to speak to my events. Okay, great. If I could take one task off my plate this week, it would be hiring new humans to operate the AGI robots. And if I could solve just one thing for me right now, I like to, I'm going to say something that it helped me with my first thought partners, and I'm going to be very true and honest here. I was procrastinating a lot. And I tell the AI that I was procrastinating, and you don't imagine how much this AI helped me, because if you see it, it's your mirror. That's why this AI will help you better than anyone, because if you are true, if you are honest with your own path, it will answer you with no filters, as probably you will answer yourself. So I will say I like to, I like to stop procrastinating and stop having fear of being seen. All right. So say, now that you know who I am, what I care about, and what I'm building, act accordingly, be smart, be strategic, be fast, and help. So I will copy this prompt and I'll say complete step. Complete step. Now I'll give you to the step 3. So this, it says use the prompts. But before use the prompts, I need to copy this prompt, this full prompt that is already filled. And then I will go to my ChatGPT. This is my project. And I can do 2 things. I can paste it in a chat like this, or I could do something better. I can go to the instructions, to the project settings, and to the instructions, and I'll paste it there. I paste the instructions, and I say save. And then I will just say hi. And then it asks me, okay, what are you building today? More sales, more automation, or a new idea that you want to land? So here in this part, a lot of people tell me, hey man, but I don't know how to talk my AI. I don't know what prompts I have to tell them. That's why I crafted for you 11 prompts that are in order for you to start just being more productive and stop like not talking with the AI. So what I do is, after you paste your instructions, I'm going to do it in Claude too. You go to Claude, you go here to instructions, you paste your prompt, you say save instructions, and you say hi, and then it will respond with that instructions. All right. It's amazing. All right, and I'm going to do it in Gemini too. So here in Gemini, I have the description, and here you have the instructions. I'm going to paste the instructions there. I'm going to update. And now I have my gem ready to talk. That's amazing. I will say hola. And perfect. So as you see, if I say just hola, well, yeah, for sure. It will understand a little bit about that, and every LLM will work differently for sure, but they will go through the same goal. So what I did in order to release your stress is just go to the first prompt. In the 3rd stage, it says, okay, now that you have your thought partner and your project, use this prompt. So then, first step, remove obstacles fast. You copy the prompt, you go to your ChatGPT where you have your project, and then you paste the prompt there. It says, remove obstacles. What are 3 bottlenecks in my business? You have to put your business type that AI could help me eliminate this week, right? And it will answer me, right? So it will give you the steps. Also, if I go to my project, and I have this test, and then I paste the first prompt, and then it will guide me. All right. So that's what you have to do. Go through all these prompts day by day. Don't try to do it all the same day. Just, remove your obstacles first. That's what it's pretty much taking you a lot of time. Then how to reclaim your time. And it says, what are 3 repetitive tasks I do every week that I could delegate to AI? All right. So it will start just building the foundation within this chat. You can have a separate chat for each talk, so for each prompt. So at the end of this process, when you finalize all the prompts in 15 days, then you will have the perfect context to ask your thought partner what are the next steps and what are the plans in order you to understand. So if you do these 11 prompts in a period of 15 days, I can assure you at the end of these 15 days, you will have clarity, you will have your vision, you will have a way of, you will save at least 15 hours a week if you do it right. This thing will give you the structure, the tasks, and all the things that you need to save time. Don't get overwhelmed because of the trends of AI, and it will talk for you and it will work for you. All right. So it's just 15 days that you have to train the AI with this. And at the end, the last, all right, if I'm going to just go like copy all these prompts. Let's see that I already do it. And at the end, I complete the step. And then the most important part, remember that this is about iteration. This is about improving every day yourself. This is about for you to be connected with your 10%. Your 10% is your purpose, is what you are here, the things that you want to do inside your business in order for you to live the life that you want to live. So this is just like the common challenges that you will find, like information overload, like unclear prompts. Now you don't have information overload because you have a process. You have the straight prompts that you need to use to train your thought partner for 15 days. If you think you don't have time, well, this is why you have to do it. You have to find what is draining your time and feed your thought partner to tell him to help you release that time. And probably it's just because you are learning AI skills and try to use the AI. And then integrate it to your workflow. Just start with a single tool, with a single step. And at the end, what I believe is that this playbook is created for you to do the step 1. If you want to move forward to artificial general intelligence and to leave the control of your computer to these machines, if you don't have your thought partner, you will crash your business. Artificial general intelligence without context, without instructions, without knowing who you are, without knowing what's your business, your tech stack, your goals, it will just crash your business. And we've seen this happening with other people that is just moving directly to AGI without knowing the context, without knowing how to install it. At this point, it's very technical. You have to be very technical to use AGI. But in 2 or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, if you have your thought partner configured, you will be able to plug to any AI. Just as I show you today, I plugged my thought partner to ChatGPT, to Claude, to Gemini, and it will work perfect in each one of them, because it doesn't depend on the LLM. It depends on my instructions, and the instructions are given to you within this prompt, and then the prompts you have to give it. All right, so I complete the playbook. It will say, congratulations, you can share your advances here. And well, that's pretty much how you can set up your thought partner. I hope that you like it. And well, this is the process that we've been crafting for a long time. Now it's launched there for you. So I'm just gonna do a little review of what we've seen today. Today we learn on what is the difference between AI and AGI. That pretty much is AI just responds, just tells you what to do, but it doesn't go and do it. AGI does the things. AGI goes and do the things for you. Yeah, AI just lives inside your application, and AGI lives in your computer. So with AI, you can do and you can do instructions and all that stuff, but AGI needs your purpose and it goes and do everything for you. So I hope you're excited with this, and I'm going to open, if somebody that has questions, I'm open to answer all your questions. So let me know. All right. I think we don't have questions. That's great. Perfect. So tomorrow we will continue with the next phase of the process. We are going to go more deep in the 90-10 framework on how to understand all this part of the business. And for sure, the most important part is how to get your purpose. Because if you're here and you don't have a clear purpose on what you want to do, come tomorrow to the workshop. We will go very deep on these processes, on how the AI, how your thought partner can help you find your purpose in life, what makes you human, what you don't want to delegate, what you truly love about your business. And the goal about this is, yeah, I want you to fulfill your goals. For me, it's important that you all guys within the community fulfill your purpose, fulfill your dreams, because that's my dream too. So thank you for being here. Thank you, Natalia, for being live. We will promote this within the community, and well, see you tomorrow for the next session. Thank you. All right. Okay, let's stop this.